Came out last year, beat out Edge of Tomorrow for #1 at the box office. You obviously know it. I've been complaining about it. I complain about it so much. Fallen Our Stars, directed by Josh Boone, written by Scott Neustad and Michael H. Weber, based on John Green's book of the same name, stars Shailene Woodley, Ansel Elgort, Willem Dafoe, Nat Wolff. That's all I have so far. It's kind of sad. Anyways, you guys know about it. The movie stars Shailene Woodley as Hazel Grace Lancaster, a person going through lung cancer, who's forced to go through a cancer support group, and while she's attending these group meetings, she meets like Ansel Elgort plays. I swear to God, I wish I remembered. Sorry guys, I'm not getting angry, but to be honest guys, I haven't seen this movie in over a year. I haven't really seen this movie in over a year. Hazel Grace. Who else am I talking about? You guys know I'm not going to remember the characters. I'm trying so hard and I don't. Oh, Laura Dern's in this too. But it's not the point. God damn it. I don't know. Augustus Waters. Yeah, I wouldn't even remember that. I don't remember that. Of course, after a while they start getting this relationship. It's kind of basic shit. As you guys know, the young adult phenomenon keeps growing. All these fucking romance books are being made, and it's just getting ridiculous. However, this is one that isn't part of those cliche books or one of those bad adaptations. This is actually a good one. Although, yes, I didn't like it as much as Edge of Tomorrow. I don't care if it's two different genres. I like Edge of Tomorrow a little better because there was actually originality to it, and I thought there was a lot to get out of it. Now, this is a good romance film. My favorite? No. Favorite might be Casablanca. That's a classic. I love Silver Linings Playbook, Fire and Days of Summer, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I mean, those are fantastic those are great romance movies. I love them. Did I love this movie? I really liked it. I didn't love it. Now, what is good about this movie? It's a movie that is more realistic portrayal of people going through surviving with cancer. I mean, some of these people are just miserable with their lives, and some of them don't really like being treated all that. You know, they feel like that, you know, they just don't really think it's that much of a problem. I mean, they're getting it, they're getting rid of it, and they just might die soon. I know maybe offending some of you guys, but one thing I really like about some of these characters is that they're very unconventional, especially Hazel and Augustus. Like, Hazel's a person who's not exactly the most upbeat person. I mean, she's a person who doesn't really want to do this. I mean, her mother, I think Laura Dern plays her, is forcing her to do this. And she's kind of a person who also is kind of a warning that she's not a person who really does relationships, but also the dangers of being in a relationship with her. I mean, you guys know the scene I'm talking about. The grenade scene. You guys know it. I mean, that one really defines her character, and also really just about it. I really like that. Shailene Woodley is undeniably great in this movie. I mean, she really is powerful. She's fantastic in the movie. I mean, she gives a character not only a lot of depth, but she also gives us a character who is a person who never really had the exchange relationships, but also she's not exactly a person that you really like. She was kind of a person that you's kind of like an asshole, but she develops, and she starts developing. She becomes a lot more, not only because of the romance with Augustus, but also the fact that she's just changed, becoming more manner as a person. She's more likable. But you do understand her, such as why she's like this. I mean, not only going back that she's going through so many years of pain, going through cancer, and also the relationship in general. Well, not really much of that, but really just her life. Augustus is kind of a guy who's a little more laid back, but he also is a person that has this unique way of speaking, especially involving metaphors. Interesting and actually it's kind of cool to watch it. It's actually kind of sharp dialogue. Although the sharpest dialogue I've ever seen in a movie, probably The Social Network, which was written by Aaron Sorkin, known for his sharp, rapid-fire dialogue. I've never seen The Newsroom, which was created by him. Haven't seen it. But I do love the social network though. 5 out of 5. Back to Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars has Ansel Elgort plays Augustus pretty well. I mean, he's a guy who's laid back, but also is kind of straightforward and honest. And I do like some of his metaphors. I do like the metaphors. But also, he's a guy, he is respectful, but also he is honest. I like that. He's a guy that you can like immediately, though he is also kind of an ass. He's kind of like sort of a snarky asshole. You can see kind of. Also, I do like the chemistry between him and Shailene Woodley. It's real. I really feel for them, and especially whenever like the kissing or like the more emotional scenes, it's real. It felt real. This movie can feel sentimental at times. You can say that. I didn't think it really felt all that. If it felt sentimental, I didn't really care because I thought I embraced it and used it and utilized it perfectly. And I thought it still came off as emotional without being too pretentious or being too preachy. I felt more real. It didn't really resort to exploitation or butchering the source material. It really did great. And I think it really credits to go to the script. Not only offering us some good dialogue, but also giving us a real love story that, well, is pretty clever. Is a pretty clever love story. You can admit that you can see some sort of cliches in there, but it didn't really. And it kind of is a little bit of a problem with me. But overall, I don't think it mattered because I still thought it overall equaled a more realistic love story than some of these stupid Nicholas Sparks adaptations, all these lame romantic comedies, all these lame Nicholas Sparks wannabes. Just overall, a lot of romance films in general, because I think romance sucks. Fuck you, Hollywood. Fuck you. Anyways, it is a real love story. It's a very emotional film, and I found it possible for anyone who wasn't heartbroken, even if whether or not they read the book. There's no denying that a lot of people love this book. They were going to see it. Now, I never read the book. I did see the movie, and I swear to God, people gotta stop criticizing where you have to read the book first. I don't believe that. Mark Fanboy Flicks can vouch for me. If you actually see his review for what is bad with the host, what's wrong with it, he will start by saying that it's a part 2 review, part 1 obviously. He will say what adaptation should be, what adaptations should do, like adaptations of books, film adaptations. This I agree too. They should really stand on their own. Because if you're just going to copy it, what's the point of people seeing it? It's just going to be the same. There's nothing a lot new here for audiences. Now, people who have not read the book may like it. But why would you want to make it the exact same? I don't think... all kinds of adaptations have differentiated from the source material. Even if it's very faithful, there are some differentiations, sometimes for dramatic reasons. And I still think it works sometimes, even in biopics. Really anything that is based on a work that is changed, expanded, or some things or stuff is cut out in order to make the film. If it stands on its own, I don't have a problem with it. Most of the time I don't read books, but I just feel like that if it's an adaptation that does changes, if it works with it, I don't have a major problem with it. If some don't work, I may have some problem with it, but if it doesn't work overall, then I'll just probably hate the film. Back to this. I thought the movie, it also has a real love story. I really felt for the characters. They're very well realized. They're very fleshed out. And also, I did like performances here. Also I liked Laura Dern as the mom. She's a very concerned mom who is very concerned of Hazel. She's going through this. She's having to deal with this cancer problem for so many years alongside her husband. I forgot. I think it's like Sam Trammell plays him. Comment below. I don't want to look it up right now. I gotta get this review done. Not to be disrespectful, I did like this movie. Sorry, guys, I'm itchy. This film, I do like a lot of these scenes. Also, Willem Dafoe, it's pretty good. For a guy who hasn't been on his huge game lately, I think. I know he was in John Wick the same year, but I didn't see it. I really wanted to. I know guys who liked it. The Real Rejects, Chris Stuckman, duh. And Austin Putnam, I think, liked it, but he didn't have so much. He didn't really love it like Chris Stuckman, Real Rejects. But whatever. I do want to see it though, because it looked awesome. I love the trailer, the main trailer. Anyways, I do also want to start out by saying I do also want to add that I thought Willem Dafoe was pretty good, because he's a guy who's he's just a pessimistic, narcissistic asshole. It's very good. It's like all these characters kind of assholes. Now I know you may say also I kind of like when Hazel snaps at Willem Dafoe and just talks back at him. That was awesome. Also, it's kind of like the definition of a strong female character, especially like that. Because this doesn't patronize women, doesn't overemphasize or really just make anything sentimental. Doesn't patronize women, doesn't patronize cancer. It doesn't make it sentimental, and they don't pound you over the head with it. That's what I really like about it. Would I give this movie a 5 out of 5? Not really, because it's not a fantastic film. That's really it. It's not a fantastic movie. Just because I put it down half a star doesn't mean it start butchering me. I thought it was a really good film. Great chemistry, real emotion. There's real emotion, and to be honest, I find it impossible to find anybody who wasn't emotional. I'm not a guy who really cries a lot, but this movie did leave me emotional. I don't really cry in movies, though I admit I did tear up once in one scene in Interstellar. I also was getting emotional watching Crash today. I watched Crash today. I think I might give it a 5 out of 5, maybe like a 4.5 out of 5. I don't really know. I'm still thinking it over. Those are the 2 ratings I'm deciding on because I think the movie is really good. I know you guys have seen it. Don't deny you've seen it, and it impacted you. This one impacted me too. I didn't really cry a lot, but I did tear up a bit at times. I was getting watery. So I'm not a guy who really cries. But this is the closest I got. So hate it all you want, but I did find this film really emotional. I do know what's real emotion, what is not. I know what's being sentimental or not. God, this lighting's terrible. I need a new bowl put in. I think I might give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. I didn't think it was a fantastic movie. I do think it's a really good movie. It was one of my favorite indie films of the year. One of my favorite indie films of the year. One of my favorite film. I think it's an indie film. I don't know. Comment below if it is. And one of my favorite films of the year. Cause I did see a lot of movies 2014, but this is I think it's like somewhat more of an honorable mention. But still, it is one of my favorite movies of 2014. That's the best thing you can get. Best film 2014 is really putting it in. But I feel like that's pushing a little lightly. Because my favorite movie 2014 was Boyhood. You know that. Also, probably my second favorite movie of the decade. One being Inception. Anyways, guys, comment below. What did you think of Fault in Our Stars? How does it compare to the book? You obviously know there are changes to it. I just know it. Oh, crap. Let me add some more additions. I do admit there were some scenes that I also thought were pretty damn funny. Especially the egg scene. The one with the eggs. I actually cracked up a couple times. Also, I did like some of the witty dialogue the witty jokes from Hazel and of course from Augustus. I did laugh a couple times. I did laugh a lot throughout it. I didn't find it hilarious, but I did laugh. I did laugh. It's a really funny movie. Also, it is real. There is real romance. The chemistry and the love story between Augustus and Hazel and Augustus is real. It is real. I really fell for it. It's really emotional. The romantic comedy drama aspect, yes, it's real. It may be a little sentimental at times, but I think it embraced it, and I think it worked perfectly. This movie's not fantastic. It's the only criticism I can give it, and yes, there are some cliches. I know it's trying to be clever, but there are a few cliches it adheres to, so not as clever as you may think it's trying to be. But still, I thought it worked well with what it could do, had good strong material, strong cast, well-developed characters, and overall, it's very satisfying. It's one of the best romance films of this generation. One of the best romance films of this decade and of 2014. Anyways, guys, yeah, comment below what you think of the movie. How would you compare it to the book? Any differences? Just tell me below. Also, are you excited for Paper Towns? I've not seen the new trailer, but that could look promising. Also, I did like Nat Wolff as... Damn it! Hold on a minute, I gotta look this up again because I just exited out of the page. Oh wait, no I didn't. No, I didn't. Why am I Nat Wolff? Nat Wolff. My god, I can't stand this crap. Isaac. I actually was thinking that. I just didn't think that was true. Isaac is also kind of, I guess you could say, some sort of comic relief. He is funny, and I did enjoy him. I thought Nat Wolff did a good job with portraying a blind character. He was entertaining to watch, and I really enjoyed watching him. Man, this review is messed up. I really should have thought. I just started writing this stuff down. I really should. Especially when I start using cut editing, and also I get a new camera. Maybe a microphone. I'm gonna need to get a job first to pay for that shit. Yep. Laura and Sam Trammell play Hazel's mom and dad. Yeah, I'm just bored. Looking through here. Yep, that's it. Anyways, guys, that's it. I thought Nat Wolff was very entertaining. I thought he was really good. And also, I am still looking forward to Paper Towns because you have a new director, but the director looks promising. I don't really care about the director. You have the crew behind Fault in Our Stars. You also have Scott Neustadter and Michael H. Weber back on the script. You also have Nat Wolff. And to be honest, the trailers, the first trailer looks promising. Comment below your opinions on it if you're looking forward to that movie. And subscribe to my channel for more videos.